How did he come up with that? I would have never thought of that. Hi guys, my name is Irene and I just left my 11 years career as a project manager to pursue my childhood dream of becoming an artist. This channel is all about my artistic journey where I learn art fundamentals, I find creative inspiration and I build my career from scratch. If you like my content, you can also follow me on Instagram and TikTok. 1000 is one of the YouTube artists with the most recognizable style. From his use of bright, bold colors and his unique character design, to the level of impressive details that he puts in his paintings, he definitely stands out from the crowd. And whether you like his art or don't, in which case I might judge you a little bit, so you know, I think that he definitely deserves the respect of the art community, and he's such an inspiration for us young artists when it comes to finding our unique voice. And I mean young, of course, not from an age point of view, but from a success point of view. Lately I was reflecting on this issue of finding a unique art style. By the way, if you're wondering, I'm saying style. 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 Oh, so freaking hard for an Italian, I swear to God. I mean, seems such an easy word, but it's not. It's not. Style. I don't know. Maybe I'm saying it right, maybe I'm saying it wrong. Anyways, that's what I'm saying. This problem of finding a unique art style seems to be a fairly common one, to say the least. It's the #1 research question on YouTube when it comes to art-related searches. And everyone seems to have a different take on it. Find your art style in 4 easy steps, or don't bother wasting time finding your art style at all. Or your art style is already within you, you just need to bring it out. Honestly, it's all very confusing, isn't it? Should we invest time trying to find it, or shouldn't we bother at all and at some point it will just magically appear? And furthermore, if we decide to put in the work, which recipe should we follow for immediate success? After a long and frustrating research on the topic, I finally decided to concoct my own recipe. And it starts from summoning the gods of creativity, in this case, 1000. And that's how the idea for this project came about. I'm going to paint a self-portrait inspired by 1000 art. Just a quick disclaimer while I get started. My intention here is not to copy 1000 style, okay? First of all, even if I wanted to, I don't think I would be able to. I would just embarrass myself. Second of all, copying someone's art style is not cool, guys, don't do that. And third, I mean, what would be the purpose? Unless I wanted to go into the forgery business, then it would make a lot of sense, I guess. But otherwise, what would the purpose be? The purpose here is simply to get out of my comfort zone and try a completely different style than one that I'm used to. These are my latest paintings as a reference. And there are 2 reasons why I decided to do this. First of all, because when I'm out of my comfort zone, I feel more inspired and creative. This might be because when I'm out of my comfort zone, my brain is working harder to achieve certain things without defaulting to non-solutions. Or maybe it's because I'm not so afraid of making a mistake or doing something ugly, because when it happens, I can always tell myself, hey, this is not my style. I'm just trying. At least I tried. And the second reason why I think it's important to get inspired by other artists is that if you think about it, none of the great artists ever came out with their art style entirely from scratch. They rather took bits and pieces of things they liked in other artists in their communities and put it together in unique ways. About this, I think that finding inspiration should be even a greater concern for artists than finding a unique art style. After all, having a consistent art style throughout one's career is not necessarily the best recipe for success. Many great artists changed their style drastically during their career. A few examples are Monet, Pollock, Gauguin, Picasso. And if you think about it, this is quite natural. I mean, artists, like all people, mature in life, so they might change ideas, they get inspired by different things, and naturally they change their style. And let's be honest about it. I mean, having a unique and consistent art style throughout one's career can be a little boring, isn't it? For instance, for me, I love to experiment with different mediums, different styles. It's just a natural way that I want to express myself, and I think I would find the idea of just being known for one style and being expected to always paint in one style a little bit daunting. With this, I'm not saying that having a unique and recognizable art style is not important. Of course it is. It helps you stand out from the crowd and ultimately getting more jobs. But at the same time, I think that without inspiration, none of this really matters, right? And for me, I feel that the older I get, the harder it is perhaps to find inspiration, and I actively have to seek out things that I know inspire me. And that's probably because I got more used to the world. And it's harder to provoke those strong emotions that make you feel like if you don't paint now, you're just going to explode. There is nothing, you guys, as powerful as those emotions you experience when you're young. The first love, the first heartbreak, fun times. But having said so, I still find inspiration from a lot of things. Like for instance, music is a big one, art, and also traveling, discovering new places. And also climbing is a big source of inspiration in my life. I've been climbing now for 5 years and it's become a big passion and a big part of my life. By the way, by now you might have realized that the reference I'm using is not a picture of myself. The title said that it's a self-portrait, I know. But I'm just using this picture as a reference for the posture because I just don't have that many pictures of myself climbing and none of them was good enough for what I had in mind. If you're wondering who this is, by the way, this is Jana Gambret and she's the greatest female climber of all times. Go check her out if you're interested, she's truly amazing, and if you want to try climbing, I definitely recommend it. The climbing community is awesome, perhaps even better than the art community. I'm joking, you guys, I love you, you know that I love you, but both of them are great, okay? Both of them are great. Okay, I'm done here and this is the final result. I think I managed to walk the line between getting inspiration from 1000 and not plagiarize his work. At least I hope I don't get sued. In case you guys live under a rock and never heard of 1000, then I definitely recommend you go check out his work. He's a truly amazing artist, and definitely check out his YouTube channel. I mean, his videos are just mind-blowing. I hope you guys enjoyed the video and let me know if you want similar content in the future. I might even make a series of it where I try out different styles. And please leave me a like and subscribe to this channel. It would really help me grow and be able to keep making content in the future. I leave here the link to my previous video in case you're interested, and see you in the next one.